there's something about the human connection. You can have a great meeting on Teams, and you can do business over Teams. We've all did it through COVID.
We had to.
You don't build the same relationships as sitting, having a drink, having a coffee, getting to know people. I mean, even before COVID, you know, people did business on the golf course.
Get your head in gear, Sean. Right, so I'd love to introduce Jade Brindley. Hi, Jade.
Hiya, all right.
Good. Jade is the head of membership at the East Midlands Chamber.
Indeed.
So welcome. So,
thanks for having me.
Start as we mean to go on. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to Beer with Bourne.
Thank you very much for having me.
Whatever you're drinking.
A rum and Coke, is that allowed?
We can tell people it's just Coke if you want.
Let's just not tell anybody. We'll just pretend it's just
pretend
a Coke.
It's
a Coke in a fancy glass.
A Coke in a fancy glass. Now, we've known each other years. We were just reminiscing off camera about when we first met, and we had a bit of a giggle. We hit it off, got on really well, and I think now we've probably been connected and mates for...
I reckon about 15 years if it was at Nottingham.
Right. I think you're right.
Scarily.
Terrifying, isn't it?
I know.
And through that 15 years, we've both done...
Aged.
Well, we're both aged, Jesus Christ, yeah. We're both aged. Yeah, you've got kids, I've got kids, mine are a bit older than your kids. But yeah, there's been all that, hasn't there?
Yeah, done all that.
Done all
got
that.
Married. I think I must have known you before.
You weren't married when I first met you?
Yeah, so...
But now you're about, yeah. So
at least 10 years.
Actually, it took me a few years to get my head round you changing your surname.
I'm still not sure.
You're still not sure?
The other day I had a dream that I answered the phone as Whitemore.
Did you? Well, I'm not going to lie to you. I did look you on LinkedIn to just triple check this morning. It's Brindley.
I've been married 10 years this year.
Yeah. Christ. I've met your fella. He's lovely.
He won't mind. He doesn't know what his first name is half the time.
So, being the director of the chamber, or one of the directors...
Head of.
You're head of membership?
Head of membership, yeah.
What's that entail?
So my role, I've been brought in to very much help with the communications to members, and we've got a huge membership group. We are the largest chamber.
What, in Britain?
In the country, yeah.
Wow.
Even bigger than London.
Didn't know
Closely
that.
followed by Manchester.
Ooh.
Both in number of members and in the size of the region we cover.
Yeah.
But often when we talk to members, they don't know what they get because we've got such like a huge broad offering. It's almost a bit like decision overwhelm when you go into a shop and you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing with all this. My job is very much to get members utilising our services, get them embedded in what we do rather than, they've bought a membership and off they go.
Yes. Because I'm sure, well, we've joined.
Absolutely.
So Bourne agents who've joined. And, getting this, we're going to start coming to the networking, we're going to start utilising the services. There's loads. I mean, I didn't genuinely know how much I got for my package membership until I started looking into it, and then sort of said, oh, crikey, man, there's all sorts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your team have been great helping me out because I'm a bit of a technophobe and I think I had a bit of a problem acknowledging the membership and all that. But it's all sorted.
Good.
We're all good.
And I think some of it is, and I'm sure we'll come on to it in a bit, but that's the challenges that we've had is around that we'd lost that personalisation. So over the years, it's become quite reliant on the website, get your information. Naturally, we've got such an offering, we need that personal touch point back. So that's what my job is.
But your background's interesting because I've known you as marketing manager and head of marketing, director of marketing, but also you had a stage of your career where you were a consultant.
Yes.
And you ran your own business as an MD.
Yes.
How was that?
Yeah, good. I loved it. I did. I loved running my own business. I think I'm quite unique in terms of my spectrum of what I've covered because you're right, I've done marketing, sales, events, systems and how that integrates into that customer journey, apprenticeships and how that fits into the business. About that bit. Yeah, so we've spent a lot of years in the apprenticeship arena, but it's all the same skill set. It's all about people. It's all about that customer journey. And
we've always said, haven't we, whenever we meet, people buy from people.
Oh, 100%. That's never going to go.
You can have the best offer in the world, but if you're a bit of an idiot,
nobody's going to buy.
Lost it.
It could be as cheap as chips, but
yeah.
You're just not going to buy it, or you certainly won't come back even if you bought the first time.
That's it. Yeah.
So running my business is brilliant because I love the freedom.
Yep.
I got to see things from a different point of view. You lose that safety net of having an employee, which for me, when I first set it, was the biggest.
Yeah.
The biggest kind of hurdle. It's like, oh God, this is just me. It's just my brand, me, my face. If I mess up, it's on me.
No different. I mean, I spent years running an agency for somebody else, being the main person facing, and actually, quite comically, I did have a few people when I did introduce the person that owned the business, they sort of said, oh, what do you do, Sean? And it was a bit embarrassing because I was like, oh, actually, she owns the business. Oh, God. I never actually went out and told anybody. I think people just assume, don't they? So, yeah, that running your own business is, oh, God, yeah, it can be stressful, can't it?
Yeah.
But great.
I mean, I loved it. And one day down the line, I'll go back and do that.
For you, again.
Anyone that runs their own business knows it's 24/7, and I've got 2 young kids and they don't ever sleep. So,
God, yeah. I mean, what are they now? How old are they now?
One's 8 and one's 4. My 4-year-old still doesn't sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sleep deprivation.
If anybody's got any tips on how to get a 4-year-old to sleep, that'd be good.
Rum and Coke.
Rum and Coke. You name it, I've tried it. I reckon my next business could be a sleep consultant. I've paid that much out and done that much stuff. I talked to that many people. They're like, what else can I do? I don't know. Yeah.
So, what do you think sets a really great customer journey for, let's say for SMEs? So, somebody's setting up a business. It's irrelevant, it can be in any sector, because the customer journey is vital on anything, whether you're buying tin of beans or a consultancy service.
Yeah.
What sets a good customer journey?
I think it's about, well, for me, it's 2 things.
Yeah.
It's about the connectivity from sales to marketing to customer service. But also, I talk to a lot of businesses and they see that customer journey as linear. You go from one end to the other, and it's not, it's a circle,
Oh, yeah.
Bring them existing customers back round to advocates to then bring new people in or repurchase or upgrade, whatever it might be.
Sure.
So I think seeing it as a circle rather than a line makes a massive difference to how you're approaching it, because often people do the customer journey, and once they've sold or got the sign on the dotted line, they kind of tend to forget that there's a piece after it.
Most people lose clients not through price or anything of that nature. It's the customer feeling neglected.
Absolutely.
They don't care anymore. They don't.
You've got my money.
Yeah.
And I'm not important anymore.
And that's a lot of businesses have that leaky bucket because of that exact.
100%.
I always say never go more than 60 days without talking to your client, and I think actually 60 days is a long time.
Yeah, and there's loads of ways now as well, because I appreciate as businesses grow, that's a challenge to continue to have that personal service. But there are lots of tools that can help you do that. And make it feel personal. And it's about understanding who your audience is and continuing to build them touch points from a communication point of view. So for me, a strong customer journey is very much about that continuity. Is that the right word? And rather than just seeing it as one element and putting people at the core of it.
Yes.
People think customer journey, I know it sounds really obvious because it's called a customer journey, but people go, oh, customer journey, yeah, well, they buy this, they click here, we've sent them this advert, then they're a customer, but they forget why they've done all that.
I know a few people that have made this mistake. They get engagement, they get that sort of teasing the customer in, they make a purchase, they take the money, and for them, the customer journey's over.
It's just not.
God, not
That's
at
like
all.
the start of it.
No, absolutely. Following up, is everything all right? Do you want to? Well, if it's an item and a product purchase, keep them on your mailing list, keep talking to them. Or if it's a consultancy, how did it go? All that is. Oh yeah. I mean, that's vital for us, keeping clients happy and keeping in contact with them, because it's repeat business. We live on repeat business.
But it's so much easier to keep the customers you've got happy, so they keep buying from you and they refer for you, than it is to keep getting new customers. We know, like, bad reputations or bad experiences will spread like 7 to 9 times faster.
I was going to say, if you do a great journey, people feel great and they might tell 1 or 2, but if you do a bad job, they'll tell everybody.
And social media and everything these days, everyone knows about it. So
I think a lot of skill was lost, and I'm going to use the C word now. COVID. A lot of people just went onto Teams because we had to. We didn't have a choice, and they've stayed on it.
Yeah.
For me, foolish. Get in front of people, shake hands, say hello, look at the face.
There's something about the human connection,
Of course there is. Yeah.
Not that I'm a psychologist anyway, shape, form, but you can have a great meeting on Teams, and you can do business over Teams. We've all did it through COVID.
We had to. I mean, it worked.
But it's not. You don't build the same relationships as sitting, having a drink, having a coffee, getting to know people. I mean, even before COVID, people did business on the golf course.
Gotcha.
That's the same thing. You're just building a relationship, and that's much easier in person and more enjoyable to be around people, unless they're idiots, and in which case you definitely don't want to be around them, do you?
No.
Teams meeting for you, mate.
Yeah. Should we meet face to face? No. Teams will be fine, mate. Teams will be fine. No, you're dead right. Golf. I mean, now, get a bit of lycra on and jump on a bike, and that's.
If that's what you're into, mate. I'm glad you added the jump on a bike.
What? Yeah. But no, there are now loads of networking groups.
Are there?
Ladies and
cycling?
gents. Oh, God, yeah.
Is there? That's not my bag.
Yeah. In fact, one of my beers with Bourne is going to be a guy, brilliant guy. I've been on a couple of his Derby Velodrome.
Oh, yeah.
Which loved it.
Oh, that's...
Loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Went with someone I know very well in Nottingham, and she loved it. And so and honestly, I still talk to people I did that velodrome, I can't even speak, day with, and I did it 18 months ago.
So as much as I'm not a bike person,
no, but
the theory behind it is exactly right. You've
fun, business people, relax,
something a bit different,
chat,
something
bit
you
different.
can connect over.
Totally.
Whether it's a bike,
a
golf club, or I don't know, whatever's on the telly.
Totally.
There's something to connect, because it's hard to connect more casually, isn't it? Through networking. The amount of people that say to me, I'm not doing networking, I don't like it, it's awkward. But once I've explained to me, it's just about, we're all here just to make friends, essentially. And like you said at the beginning, people buy off people. So
they do.
It's not about coming in and going, this is what we do, and sell.
We're members now. You guys do some really cool networking things. Unfortunately, the last two I wanted to come on, they've clashed with things, so I've not been able to make it. But talk to me about the chamber and the networking. I see quite a big programme of stuff. Yeah,
so we, again, going back to that people and face-to-face stuff, from March we relaunched our face-to-face networking, so there's now one in every county every month.
Brilliant.
Plus an online one if you want to do online, which is fine. The numbers are around that. I like the face-to-face stuff. So we move them around because obviously we cover a huge region. They're free to members. Non-members can come for a cost for one to give them a try. But again, it's just about building them connections. So we keep them really informal. I do a bit of a welcome at the beginning. Again, introduce the fact it's not about coming and selling. It's about just making connections and seeing what happens after the networking. But they've been really good. We've had about 50 to each one so far.
That's good.
And a good mix of people, not the usual faces of networking. I mean, I've done networking for years, as have you.
Same here. Yeah, you bump into similar faces, but now I want to get involved in the chamber a lot more because, and I'm Nottingham based, but I'm more than happy to go down to Leeds, up to Leeds or down to Leicester. I don't mind. Yeah. So, I'll definitely be coming to some of those. And
there's, working across all three counties, you see the difference in the culture of the business. It's very so it's good, I think, if you don't mind travelling across to do all three.
So what areas are you covering?
So we cover all of Derbyshire, all of Nottinghamshire and all of Leicestershire.
Cool.
So hence why we're moving the networking events around.
Makes it fair.
And some people don't like to travel, which is fine. Some people are very local. But if you do travel, it's quite good because it's a real different feel of people. You get a vibe. Yeah. They're all lovely in their own ways.
Of course they are. Slightly challenging in some areas, maybe. I'm not mentioning any areas, but
they are all lovely.
They are. But I did notice a few little cliques in the country. You wander into a certain area and it's almost like, ooh, you've come over the bridge. Yeah, I made it over a bridge. So. Yeah. The traffic's two-way, the road, you can go out,
People don't like it.
No, they don't
like it.
No.
And we see that a lot. Oh, you've had something in Derby, but I'm in Belper. Right, that's literally like
down the
10 minutes down the road.
Yeah, make the effort. Don't moan. Get in a car.
But then I think, if you're not willing to, not that you've got to do networking to grow your business, but if you're not willing to expanding. It's not the market for you.
It's part of a marketing strategy. It should be networking,
Absolutely.
face to face. And talking of strategies, okay.
Okay.
And I know you've got a clever head for strategy. How important is it for SMEs for a cohesive strategy across all departments? Now, we've touched on this, but you'd be surprised when we go into clients and they pull us in and they go, we're looking at branding, or we're looking at marketing materials, or we're looking at this. And you sort of say to some people, not all, you say to some people, what's your strategy? And on the occasion, I sort of see them glaze over a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
and even sometimes if they have a strategy, they go, oh, here's my marketing strategy.
yes.
Okay, great. Here's my sales strategy.
Yes.
Great. Did sales talk to marketing? No. Why would we do that?
Yeah, no. Or you'd, and I still get it sometimes today where people think marketing and sales are one thing, and they are far from one thing. And I try my utmost to go, look, right, let's put it in really simplistic terms here. Imagine a window dressing and a sign outside a shop. That's your marketing.
Yeah.
When you walk through that door, it doesn't immediately click into sales. There is still marketing involved, but then you go into a sales process.
Yeah.
And then when they leave, you're back into the marketing process.
Absolutely.
And some people kind of go, oh.
That's a good analogy, I think, because I think they can't exist separately. Like the sales guy can't exist by himself. He can't just be walking around the street trying to sell you. Well, I mean, some people probably do, but it's not
in the old days, knocking on doors, hello.
But they have to exist together, and that's not just sales, marketing, but your customer service in terms of your follow-up, and also your operations. So, you know, I meet lots of businesses, I'm sure you do. They go, this is what we do. We manufacture glasses. And you go, great. And they go, and our marketing department sits over there in that corner, and the sales team are out and about. Go, great. But do those guys ever meet and talk collectively?
Well, it's a bit like years ago, I was in a sales team, and the marketing person, great, loved them to bits, did an offer. Didn't tell the marketing sales team. We were out in the field, and then you sit in front of somebody and you're going through the sales process, and they go, hang on a minute, mate. I know I can get 20% off. Oh, not from me, you can't. Well, you can, because I've had a flyer.
But
and the
what a
marketer
wasted
didn't
effort.
tell us. So we were then like looking fools. And then it's like, oh, how much of an idiot we look now? Nobody's talking to anybody.
But not only do you look like idiots, which means that customer now thinks you're an idiot, so isn't going to buy from you.
Well, that customer thought we were trying to pull the wool over their eyes.
Exactly. So the trust has gone.
Weren't. The trust is a massive thing, isn't it?
And the core thing in any strategy or any business is people, whether
Of course it is.
whether it's your customers or your staff.
Yeah.
So your trust has gone straight away because, like I said, they think pulling the wool over your eyes. So yeah, I think it's.
So then members of the chamber, you've got small, one-man bands, startups, and then bigger blue chips.
Yep.
Everything in between.
Everything in between.
That's good.
So just over 60% of our membership base is 2 to 50 employees.
Okay.
But we've got sole traders, right up to your Rolls Royces, your Amazons.
So you come networking. You could bump into Rolls Royce.
Could do.
You could bump into Sally that does floristry.
Yep.
Or
real mix. And again, we've got a different selection of networking events depending on who your audience is, who you're trying to get into.
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
And you'll hopefully see more of that as well coming up.
Brill. Love it.
Real mix.
So, other benefits?
Of being a chamber member?
Yeah.
Oh, loads.
Go on, sell it me.
Oh my God, I've just done an hour's meeting on everything you get. Have you got an hour for me to list off everything you get?
I kind of. Well, it's all right then. I'll tell you what, let's put it like this. I'll put you on the spot a little bit. I am a small business and I'm doing all right, but I could do with a little bit more. But I probably don't know. Through you guys, I can look at insurances, HR, legal advice. So
you've got the HR stuff, which is templates and an advice line, which is 365 days a year. You've got free press releases in our chamber magazine, which has a readership of 15,000.
Oh, I want to talk to you about that.
We've got you get e-shots in our bits in our e-shots, which have a subscription of 7,000. We've got the networking events we've already talked about, discounts with the AA. So if you use your car for business purposes.
Okay,
You get up to 67% discount on that. Discounts on your training. If you trade internationally, you've got discounts on your international docs and international advice. Cool. We do webinars, workshops, one-to-one mentoring for your under 35s, which I'm hopefully pushing up the age bracket. But if you've got a staff that you employ or you're under 35, you've got all that access as well. I mean, one-to-one mentoring for free.
That bracket.
Well, I'll just be all right. Just pretend.
Pretend. Yeah. Talk to me about skills. Winging it being one. No, I'm joking.
No. Well, you say that. Being able to take something and respond or apply something off the cuff is a skill in itself.
Yeah.
Because I think it's really important because we are particularly marketing, sales, customer service.
These can come off now because I'm not looking at my nose.
Okay. Do you often look at your nose?
Not nose. Nose.
Oh,
nose.
It said looking at your nose.
No, nose.
We're talking about skills. Yeah, so I think because the industries that we work in, it's moving so rapidly that you have to constantly keep an eye on the ball.
Yeah.
And I think I speak to businesses day in, day out, and they say the same thing. We can't recruit skilled people. We can't find the right people with the right skills. And I think that's even worse in marketing, sales aspect, just because it moves so quickly.
Yeah.
So I think it's important that businesses are interacting with their local colleges. HE.
Couldn't agree more.
Universities get talked about all the time.
Yes.
I went to a conference a couple of weeks ago and HE was God knows how many times they said university, and not once did they talk about colleges. And that's where all the creativity is in our young people.
I must admit, one of the best homegrown designers that I've worked with that's worked with me was a college person.
Student.
Never went to uni. Came in on an apprenticeship scheme.
Yeah.
Went through the ranks. Stayed with me for years. We still miss him dearly. Great lad. He knows who he is. And he was spot on. And he's now running his own business as a creative. Good on him.
Yeah, but that, you've taken somebody that's going to be super passionate, super thankful that you've given them an opportunity, and you've brought them into your business and shown the way and moulded them into your. And I know people say that, but I think apprenticeships is a real passion point of mine because I think some industries they get it, they've had them forever.
Yeah.
Some industries like marketing are newer to it, and I think it's such a massive benefit. So I think businesses need to interact.
And this whole new raft of marketing that's coming through, this digital AI, which, I've touched on it before on other beers with Bourne, with other people. But the younger people, I mean, I'm a little bit greyer and older, of course I am, and I understand certain elements of it, but I'm meeting marketing managers now in blue chip companies who are quite young, got the role because they understand that technology and are really good.
Yeah.
And there is, luckily I've got a team around me, thank God it's not just me. I've got a team around me, younger, more skilled than I am. Oh, I don't mind admitting that. I think if you're running a business, you run a business and try and get away from the day-to-day stuff, don't you?
Absolutely.
And you dedicate your time to finding the right people in the team and getting them on board. And if it's a small team, it's the personality and that attitude and that go-getting. And then they have those skills and you let them get on with it, let them do it.
You know what, that's the biggest thing. The amount of businesses, and that goes across the board, not just even from young people, but just empowering your staff. You're only as good as the team you've got. And a good leader will always employ people better than them on, you can't be good at everything. So you want someone that's good on your social media, you want someone that's good on your PR, whatever it might be. But let them, they're the experts, let them get on with it. Stop micromanaging. And you'll get the best, won't you?
Well, hopefully.
Well, you get better out of it, unless they are really rubbish, in which case you need to go back to your interview techniques.
Yeah. Well, I once knew somebody who ran a very successful accountancy business, and he said he used to do a lot of public speaking, and his thing was, if your business is crap, it's because you're crap. Don't look at anybody else. Look in the mirror. You employed him.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's probably got a point there.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Or you're the one keeping them. The amount of businesses I've gone
you're
into.
the one allowing them. Do them a favour. Cut them loose. Let them go and do something.
Absolutely, I'm with you. Or give them the opportunity to train up.
Yeah.
Give them the opportunity to be mentored.
Yeah.
Go on a course.
Sit them down. Are you enjoying it? Do you want to change
Absolutely.
direction? Do you need some training? All that sort of thing. Yeah.
I think it ties into, again, I'm going to use the C word now.
Ooh.
You know, post-COVID,
Yeah.
I think everyone is now more aware of what they enjoy and don't enjoy, and
Yes.
are almost seeing work as it's not about going to work and just earning my money.
No.
I want to enjoy my day while I'm at it.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
You know, so
Yeah.
if you're investing in your staff, whether it is through training or empowerment or whatever it might be, that freedom,
Yeah.
you're more likely to keep them because they're happy.
Do you know what? You're right. And we are trying to do that at Bourne. We are starting to do some small little social events where we go out as a team and do things. And there's a member of our team called Carly.
Yeah.
She's the other side of the camera, so I must be careful, otherwise I might go out of focus all of a sudden. Carly's brilliant at everything. Let me tell you, she's got no hand-eye coordination. We discovered this the other night. She can't play paddle. You know, like tennis.
I've never played paddle.
Well,
So I don't know.
don't play with Carly.
Well, I might be better
Well,
than her.
no, play with Carly. You'll smash it out of the ballpark. She can't hit a ball, save her life. Brilliant. Loved it.
Yeah.
And she played in socks for some weird reason.
Is it a barefoot game or is it a trainer
It's not
game?
a barefoot game. Carly made it a barefoot game. Don't know why. But there you go.
But you know what?
It was either
She's giving you something to talk about.
she was either trying to take a satellite out, or just she had a massive hole in her back,
Well, at least
or was running the completely wrong direction.
at least
It's great.
she's been
But she at
memorable,
least had a go.
and she gave it a go. Exactly.
Gave it a go.
Give it a go.
She did.
Opportunities. You've got to say yes to things. Not everything.
That's it.
Don't say yes to
But it was
everything.
great.
Stick to your
You know,
values.
we did a great giggle, and it was great. But a chat about it after. So we're going to getting a team to gel is going for a beer. It's the social thing.
Absolutely.
It's making a job not so much of a job, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you've got to enjoy it.
I want people to come to work and enjoy what they do. Because if they enjoy what they do, they're going to do a better job.
100%.
And it's, as a boss, it's your job to make the day enjoyable, not just turn up at 9 o'clock, go home at whatever time you go home. You know,
You'll get more
if
out of your
somebody
staff.
walks into the studio and it's 9:10, nobody's going to bark at them. You know, it's polite if they go, oh, traffic, chill out. Are you going to get it back at the end of the day or
It's
another
not,
day?
even, it's not even necessarily about time, is it? I know.
It's effort.
So
It's enjoying it and make the banter in the studio. God forbid anybody ever heard it. Because trust me, there are times where we go, filters.
Is that a TV show in itself? Like
Jesus, yeah, and it would definitely be past the watershed. Because some of the things I'm like, how the hell did we get onto this subject? It's hilarious. But it makes the day so much more enjoyable.
But yeah, I think people are your biggest asset, aren't they?
Fab. How's the
Coke is
joke?
The Coca-Cola is excellent.
Other brands available, Pepsi, etc.
No, it's good. How's the beer? The beer, Bourne beer.
It's not Bourne. We actually.
I know you
do you know
do
what?
Bourne beer.
Do you know
That's
what?
why
Do you know why this is called Bourne beer? Let me explain why this is called beer with Bourne, should I say, not Bourne beer, beer with Bourne. When we first started Bourne Agency, me and Ben used to work together in another agency. And I think, and I could be wrong, so apologies if I am, I think we were sat at a bar one day having a beer, talking about, well, we've started the agency, we need something as a hook. And we were having a beer. And why don't we do Bourne beer? Bloody hell, how cool is that? And there's a really cool PR guy called Paul Kirby in Derby.
Yes.
Do you know him?
No, Paul, yeah.
Brilliant.
I think you introduced me.
Probably.
I think so.
Me and Paul have known each other for years. I love the guy to bits. And in fact, we quite often wear similar shirts.
Do you ring
I
and
put this on
coordinate?
especially for you.
I love it.
Do you?
I love the floral element.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
almost, you know what's really worrying? I almost wore my floral shirt. I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been weird.
Well, Carly said earlier, don't sit in that chair, sit there, otherwise you'll vanish.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've lost track. Beer with Bourne.
Yeah.
Paul did a press release for us, and it went everywhere. It was brilliant. Thank you, Paul. And so we got a local brewery to brew as a batch. We bottled it. And we just gave it away.
Yeah.
With a Bourne label
Free
on
beer.
it. Free beer.
I mean, who's not buying? Who's not buying
Who's
then?
not wanting a free beer? And it was a bit comical and it was great. And I think we did one about every quarter or every 6 months. We've not done one for a while. So,
Think you're due.
commitment. Carly, we need to do a beer. So, Jade, we are coming toward the end of our chat. Your rum's gone.
Gone.
I'm still halfway
Why
through.
is the rum gone?
Where's the rum? And what's your finishing piece? What's your bit of advice?
I think my bit of advice for any business would be to put people at the heart of everything you're doing. Why are you doing it and how does that impact the customer? Think of it as not as a linear process, that customer sales journey, but as a circle, how you can keep going.
Yeah.
And bring people in that know their stuff.
Yes.
Don't be afraid to invest in outside support.
Invest in the team.
Invest in the team through skills.
And be that person who goes, bring somebody in.
Absolutely, because we can't know everything, and there's people that are good at what they do.
Know.
Exactly. So there's lots of support out there from the chamber, but there's also lots of great businesses like Bourne that can help show you the expertise in that area, and I think that's so important.
Absolutely. And don't be frightened of asking other business people.
So important.
I've got a little clicky gang of people, and I'll go, help, and they'll say same to me. And you might, in fact, I think in the past you've been one, haven't you?
Absolutely. You've got to have a sounding board.
Yeah, you have, haven't you?
To check your thinking, check the balances.
Yeah.
That's the value of that can't be underestimated.
That's cool, mate.
Absolutely.
That's cool. Well,
thanks very much.
all the best.
Cheers.
Really enjoyed it. Thanks ever so much
Thank you.
for joining us with Beer with Bourne, Jade.
Thanks.
Do it again. Thank you.
So I just need to
Good morning.